Welcome to Learning with Ludwig.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Learning with Ludwig. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a simple origami peacock. See? This origami peacock is very easy to make, and it's not just a bird I'm happy about. When you push its tail up, it opens up its tail like the natural peacock. See? A4 paper or colored paper would be better. You can use old newspapers or grocery paper bags like this one. You're not just saving Mother Earth, you're also saving money from buying expensive toys. You're also not just recycling, you're also making yourself happy. So you will also need a pair of scissors and some glue. Want to learn how to fold it? 3, 2, 1, here goes! Okay, so the first thing we need to do is that we need to cut the paper to its appropriate size. So to do that, first we need to fold it in half like this. Make sure that the edges are neatly aligned, and now make a nice crease. Now, you should make sure that the opening is facing you. Now take one flap and align this edge to this edge. So let's go ahead and do it. Well, if you're new to this video, please remember to click like and subscribe and press the notification bell to get all my notifications. Okay, now that we have sharpened this crease, we can now cut off the excess part here. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I want to cut off the excess paper just like that. And now, as you see, if we put the excess away first, as you see, when you pull it like this, you get the proper size for the paper. So now we are going to make the head and legs part before we can make the tail part. So here it goes. So you want to align this edge to this edge. To this crease. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's make sure that this is aligned, and now make a sharp crease. Now, I want to do the same thing. We want to kind of make an X here, but don't do the same thing here for the other side, because we're going to make an X here. For this is the head and legs part, and this one is for the tail part. So now that we have this crease here, we fold it in the other direction. So we have something that looks like this. Now you want to fold it in half like this. And now when you crease it and open it up, you should see a line in the middle of the X. So I just want to repeat that fold, those folds, and now you should have a line in the middle of the X. Well, we are going to make a water bomb base. So to do that, turn over. Now fold this edge to this middle crease. So there is a technique for this thing. Now that we have a crease here, we can open it up. Now turn it back to the other page. Press this point at the intersection of all the creases like this. Ding, ding. And now that should allow you to make the classic water bomb base. So there you have it. Now you will see, if you fold it in half again, like this, you will see a line here in the middle. So there is a trick you want to do. So fold it here. We need to open up this pocket here, And then we need to squash it. Well, we need to estimate it to make sure that this crease is aligned with this line. So let's go ahead and do it. Now that we have this, we want to fold it in this direction. And now, I kind of need to fix it. So, let's see, so let's move it here. Fold it like this. Fold it here. Now, what I want to do now is to fold one edge and align this edge to this crease. So only take one flap. Oh, we have an invited guest, and he's here to watch too. He's one of my 13 cats, so I guess he wants to watch as well. Okay, now we align this edge to this crease here. So, come on. This cat is really occupying my video. What am I going to do origami now? Okay, so, maybe he is the cat who wants to be in the show. Okay, we can continue now. I'm sorry. Well, my cat wanted to be a star, so you can click like and subscribe and press the notification bell. Now, we can continue. Align this edge to this edge. Now, let's go ahead and do this, and now flatten it out. Now, you want to take this flap and pull it out like that. Now, turn it like this as well and do the same thing. Now, align this edge to this edge. Now, make a sharp crease, and now you can unfold it like that. Well, now here goes some trick. You want to fold this flap up so that this point touches this point. So the top of the model. So let's go ahead and do it. So as you do that, you might notice that these flaps here are kind of forming something. So you just want to press them down to flatten it out. And now you can bring this flap down once again. And now fold it in this direction. Now we want to do the same thing for the other side. So open this up. And now we can squash it in this direction. Now flatten it like this. Turn it here. Now align this edge to this edge. Make a sharp crease, then pull it out. Then do the same thing for here for the other side. Take this edge and align it with this edge. Now pull it out like this. Now let's do the same thing earlier. We want to take this point and put it here to the point right here. So now we can flatten it out, and now bring this flap down, and now we can flip it back like this. Now you will kind of notice that we have this kind of flap here, so we want to raise that up and put it back down. Now here goes the tricky step. You want to open these flaps up, push on here on that triangle spot, push it down, and now if you push more, that should be allowing you to flatten it out like this. Now you should have something that looks like this. Now we kind of want to make another one, so we have another kind of trick we want to do. So fold this edge so that this edge aligns with this edge. So let's go ahead and do it. Now turn it, rotate, and do the same thing. So let's go ahead and do it here, and let's rotate. Well, we're going to make a reverse fold now. So open one flap like this, put this flap in here, flatten it up like down, and now press it like that. Now let's do the same thing here on the other side. So let's open this flap up, put it here, press it down, and now flatten everything out just like that. Now we fold it in this way, and now we can fold it in this, like this. Make sure that this edge is aligned with this middle crease. We're not going to make a paper airplane, okay? We're going to make a peacock. Now once you do that, fold this first flap back like this. And now let's do the same thing here for the other side. So let's open it like that. Now make sure it's aligned with the crease. Now flatten everything out. Now put this second flap back, and here we have it. Now you can turn over. Now when we push this down, you can kind of see there's a crease here. So right here. And now we want to align this edge to this crease. Now we're going to make the accordion shape. Well, this will kind of take some reverse folding. So you crease up like that. And now bring this edge to this edge. Try to make it really exact like this. And now you can crease on it. So open it up just to make sure you made that crease. Now fold it back. Turn it like this. Now hold this first flap down and fold this first flap up. Trying to hold the layers down so they won't slide. So fold it up like this and just kind of do this to make it. Now pull this like that. So now you should have 3 parts here. Now there's something I'm going to do now. We need to fold this edge so that this edge aligns with this first crease. So now we're going to make the accordion shape like turning pages of a book. So if we do this, now flatten it out like that. And now you can finally just pinch this part here and bring it down like this. Now we want to make sure that it is completely aligned. And now here goes the fun step. You're just going to kind of like turn a long page of a book and turn it like this right here. Now you can pull everything out, and now you see you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts. Now open it. Now turn over like this. Now flatten it out. Now bring this. So you should see the first mount and fold when you come to this part here. You want to go back 1, and then now you want to bring this edge to this crease. So we're kind of making a fold. So now you can flatten it out like this and put it back here. So now you should have a flap right here. Now we fold this edge so that this edge is aligned with this crease. So let's go ahead and do. So we want to make sure that it's completely aligned even on these outer parts. Now make sure it's flat, and now you should have something that is like this. Now take the mountain. Now there's this kind of mountain fold right here, so turn that into a mountain fold. Now bring this flap to, so this edge, it aligns with this crease. So this crease here. Okay, so now let's fold it back, and now let's fold this edge up, and now we can flatten it like this. Now Now we can fold it back again, so like that. Now we can take this mountain fold and bring it to, wait, so we kind of want to change the mountain fold, so get this mountain fold, and now fold it to this edge like this. So it was first like this, now we brought this edge to this edge like this. Now fold it up back again like this. Now fold this edge to this edge. Now we should just continue it all the way up, so like this. Now we want to unfold. Now these are the legs, so we're going to turn this to the head too. But we also want to make the body, so let's go ahead and do that. So kind of mountain fold it like this, and try to fold down, so that once we do this kind of, we still see that existing crease right there, so we can fold this in the accordion shape. So let's turn it like this, fold it in the accordion shape, so like the accordion shape we did earlier. So let's fold it like this. So let's do it like this and then this. Now we can fold it up till here. Now make sure that everything is completely aligned so we can make the tail beautiful. So now you should have something that looks like this. See? Okay, now turn over. Now fold this on the existing crease. Now make this a mountain fold and fold this flap down. So in this way, if we can try, while we're trying to kind of make this a mountain fold, on this part, you can try to fold it in this direction. So this is going to form the tail. So let's go ahead and do it. Now let's flatten it like this. Now we are going to make the head. So open this bottom part. Now you might kind of see these little arrow tip heads there, so we want to pinch on them. And now when we close it back, it should give us this kind of neck part. Now, you see this neck part here. Okay, now we're going to make the head. So kind of open it up and now kind of turn it like this, only a little. And now when you fold it back, it should kind of give you this. Now we want to form the legs so it can stand. Now you form it like this, so just fold this edge as long as you want up till here. And right here as well, we want to make sure that they are both aligned like this. So you should have something that looks like this. Well, our peacock isn't still having a nice tail because we still have this opening right here. So take your glue. Now open everything up. And now you can glue only a bit, and then you can close it. Don't press it too hard because it might make the glue spread and it might mess up your tail. So it opened up a bit. So let's keep it like that, only gentle. Now we want the body to stick, so put some glue in there. Now press on it like that. Now you kind of want to use your body weight to keep the peacock's body stuck, so like that. Now you should have something that looks like this. Well, you can also use stapler. That's only a trick. Well, you can also use glue stick. That's better. Well, if you're using glue like this, well, you may need to dry it out. So after a few minutes, you can be able to open it up like this. you can return it back like this. Okay, so that is how to make the Origami Peacock. I hope you love this video. Please make sure to click like and subscribe and press